Pro Bowl or Super Bowl? You tell me. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Miami Dolphins Syndicate. As always, I'm your co-host, Donovan Quick. So we're going to talk about today. Tua is leading all NFL voting in Pro Bowl votes. So he is the number one for Pro Bowl votes. And, you know, he's still in the MVP conversation. He had a bad game last game, but he's been so good throughout this entire season. It's hard to neglect that. Dolphins fans, you're showing up for our boy, and you're getting him his votes. And you're not only him. Tyreek Hill is leading wide receivers in the AFC in voting. Teron Armstead is leading tackles in the AFC in voting. Maybe we can get Connor Williams in there, get our boy Connor Williams to pass Creed Humphrey for, the center position. But even past that, I mean, we need to get our boy Javon Holland in there. Make him leading. We got Alec Ingold, he's leading fullbacks. There's not many to choose from, but hey, it's still something, So we have, as of right now, 4 positions leading in vote getting for the Miami Dolphins. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take this approach. Screw the Pro Bowl. We're Super Bowl bound, baby. I know we just had our asses handed to us, excuse my language there, by the 49ers, by Mr. Irrelevant Brock Purdy. You know what? Whatever. This team is going to bounce back and absolutely put a whooping on the Chargers this coming week. And, we're not really going to see a defense as healthy, as strong all around as that 49ers defense in the AFC or for the rest of the year, really. I mean, this coming week we have the Chargers. It's probably the second best defense we have facing going forward. But they're beat up. They're not good. Derwin James hasn't been practicing. We don't know what's going on with that. Past that, the Bills, their defense is absolutely obliterated with injuries. Past that, we have the Patriots in Green Bay. Patriots have a really good defense. Matt Judon's still in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. But we're not seeing a full, from top to bottom, just in depth-wise, just outstanding defense like we saw with the 49ers. And, Tua's still 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, given most of those yards came on the 2 touchdowns. But if you go back and look at the film review I did yesterday, I only did the first half. But Tua really wasn't as off as we thought. It was just a lot of miscommunications. People probably getting a little hyped up with the playoff atmosphere, away game. And they just need to settle down with that. But, they are playing at this Pro Bowl level. And I think that going forward, they just need to continue doing what they've been doing all season long, stay focused, and just get the job done. And you know what? Potentially, we may see that team in the Super Bowl. It's between them and the Eagles for me in the NFC. I'm sorry, Vikings fans. I'm sorry, Viking Syndicate. But I see those are the 2 best teams in the NFC right now. So it could be very much one of those 2 teams. And for the AFC, I'm obviously not calling us Super Bowl favorites in the AFC. The Bengals are really good. Their defense has stepped up a lot. Their offense is always explosive. So that's interesting, but they still have to win their own division. They're right now tied with the Ravens for the number 1 in their division, but they lost the tiebreaker. So they're in the 6th seed right now above us, and they have the tiebreaker over us. And who knows what would have happened in that game if Tua stayed healthy. Probably wasn't going to win that one, but, I'm sorry, Dolphins fans probably weren't going to win that one. But yeah, dude, we have a solid team. We have a solid team from top to bottom. And I know it's a rookie head coach, but he's shown that he's a rookie at times. He has. But man, the talent that we have from top to bottom, it just shows in the Pro Bowl voting. We're finally getting recognition. Now we're getting absolutely torn apart by the media, by the way. Oh, hey, Dolphins, you guys suck. Or you're frauds after all. We'll see. We have Sunday Night Football this coming week. We did get flexed to Saturday Night Football against the Bills. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be a cold one at night. Well, that's going to be the next biggest test for us. And you know what? Not to discount the Jets, the last game of the season. They are a really good team. Their defense is only getting better as the year goes on. But you know what? It's at home. Our defense is stout at home. Our offense is rolling at home. And you know what? We'll get to that game when it comes around, but I don't see us losing that game. I don't see us losing it, another one going forward, to be quite honest with you. That Bills game is going to be the toss-up, but, you know, man, it's so hard. Like, as Dolphins fans, y'all can relate with me. As Dolphins fans, we've always, like, our guys don't get recognition. You know, Jarvis Landry barely got in there, and that's really just because he's friends with Odell back when he was a Dolphin. I mean, how many times have we had someone that deserved to be in the Pro Bowl that didn't make it? Devontae Parker hit his 2020 season. With Ryan Fitzpatrick, he just went absolutely crazy. Now, did he deserve to be like the number one receiver there? No. But, you know, he deserved to be there. X deserved to be there. It was I think X actually went. But yeah, y'all getting my point. Like, we never had the recognition because we've always been a mediocre team. Now we're actually relevant. Now we're actually getting in the recognition. Like, man, guys, let's go. Like, even coming off that brutal loss last week. Y'all like my hat, by the way? I changed it up. Coming off that brutal loss last week, I'm still hyped about this season going forward, especially after watching that tape yesterday. If y'all haven't watched it, I broke down the entire first half. Y'all can skip through, look at certain plays you want to see. I did go off on Eric Rowe and Atlanta Roberts a few times, Jeff Wilson a couple times, Robert Jones surprisingly a lot, Greg Little surprisingly little. But yeah, go check that video out, guys. Show that some love. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell so you can get notifications to when we go live, to when we post. Trying to get videos out to you guys every single day. We will be going live after the game this Sunday, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna, almost as soon as it's done, we're gonna be going live to give our pretty much our live reactions. If I have to use this button, I will. But it's gonna be both Jacob and I. Don't forget, tomorrow at 5 p.m. we're gonna be dropping the Chargers versus Dolphins preview, or Dolphins at Chargers preview. And hope you guys like that. Stay tuned, because I mean, we have a lot more things coming for you guys. And thanks, keep showing the love. You guys are absolutely awesome. All right, stay safe out there. Love you guys.